Hi everyone, and welcome back to another exciting PSA reveal video. And in this one, there are over 40 Pokemon cards that were bought or pulled from packs in the last 4 to 6 months, I'd say. So I sent the submission back in July and end of July, yes. And now it is just starting to, it just came back about a week ago. And now I have the time to film this video for all of you to see, myself included. And let's get to it. See how many 10s we get. Now a lot of these cards are from Scarlet and Violet area, but there are some, not much, from past generations too. Like Sword and Shield, Sun and Moon, maybe even X and Y. Don't really remember, it's been a long time since I sent these out. All right, I'm gonna lay out some bubble wrap here, make sure none of them get damaged. Hide the form. That's the billing invoice. All right, pull out a couple stacks. Holy cow, they put everything in one box. This is sweet. All right, almost halfway there. Okay, this is a fresh box, guys. I sure love posting these reveal videos for you to see. Get an idea of what's hot in the market, what people want to buy or collect. Lately, I've been doing more buying and not selling. It's hard for me to let go some of these slabs. I really enjoy them and making my collection grow even further. All right, that's everything. I'm gonna go ahead and put this box over here. Slide this bubble wrap. Oh, my mistake. Okay. All right. Now then, lay out another thing. So I have an area to put them there. All right. Start off with the right side. Okay, we got a Japanese card, and this is a cool one. Hydrogon, the SIR. Whoa. This is my friend Vinny's. A few of his cards are in here, as well as my other friend Brian, who has more than Vinny. And this one is really cool looking. I have the English version of this card, and it looks nowhere near compared to the Japanese version. Oh my gosh, this is so detailed. With the lines coming down under the Hydrogon, as well as the rocks. Wow, this is beautiful. And it gets a gem in 10. All right, Vinny, good job. This is sweet looking, man. Love that. Beautiful artwork. All right, we'll go ahead and put that in Vinny's pile. Nicely done. Next up. Ooh, okay, this is Brian's card. Rocket's Mewtwo, the full art version. And a gem in 10. Nice, Brian. Beautiful looking Mewtwo. They did a great job of putting the trainer behind the Pokemon in these cards. I hope they continue that. All right, next up, we just got a full art of Arena. Okay. She's trying to use the Force on you. Star Wars reference. Gets a 9. Okay, Arena. And I see why. It's pretty off-center, left and right. Left is definitely thicker than the right side border. Okay. Next up, we got the Radiant Charizard. Oh, I like this card a lot, man. From Crown Zenith. This Charizard. Shiny Charizard is so sweet looking. He's probably the best looking shiny out of all the Pokemon. The black goes so well with the red wings. It gets a Gen Mint 10. Nice. Look at that shine. Look at the X pattern on that. So vibrant. Spectacular card. All right, that one's mine. Moving on. We got the Unknown Altar. This is cool, from Silver Tempest. All the different looking Unknown. Unknown represents letters in the alphabet, right? Correct me if I'm wrong in the comment section. All right. And that gets a 10 too. Let's go. This card is sweet. Comment down below if you've seen the movie, the third one with Entei and the Unknown. I just recently watched it and I enjoyed it. So I have yet to see all the Pokemon movies. I am on a mission to do that. So next up, we got another Destined Rivals trainer card with the Pokemon. Just so happens to be Moltres. And that gets a 10 too. Nice. All right, Brian. Brian did very well with Destined Rivals. He ripped like two booster boxes in ATB, I believe. And all the pulls he got from ripping that are in this submission. All right, there we go. Ooh, this is sweet. I love the colors on this one. Gosh, what is it, a fuchsia? Wow, beautiful looking card. Zamazenta in the forest. Ooh, and that gets a 10. From my experience, Crown Zenith grades very well, guys. I don't know what Pokemon did to have the quality so well on that, but they made sure that it was top tier, because a lot of the cards I send in from that set grade well. All right, next up, we got another trainer card, and that's another 10. And apparently these do too. Ryan's 3 for 3 on these. Nice job, Ryan. And the colors really go well on this. I like the green and the orange hue. Beautiful. Oh. Look at that. Look at that shine. Get that reflection off. Nice. Moving on again. Ooh. Gengar. I don't think there's been a hotter Pokemon than Gengar has in the last like 3-4 months. A lot of his cards have seen a huge spike. More so than Umbreon and Charizard and all the other favorites. So, and that gets a 10. Nice. I love Gengar. I always get a kick out of his smile. Gengar. Nice Gengar. Next up. All right, we got another Team Rockets card. We got an Orbeetle with a grunt. And that got a 9. Okay. All right. Not my favorite card. Orbeetle sucks. Nah, I'm just kidding. Some people might like him. This is a cool Kangaskhan on the side of the road with the Quagsire, right? Yep. And that got a 9. Aw, man. I see why. Right side is thicker than the left by a large margin. Okay. Got so many cards to go through. Thank you guys for tuning in. And here we go. And yeah, there's a good amount of Crown Zenith in here. I was ripping a lot of Crown Zenith about 6-7 months ago while packs were still affordable. Now it's like almost what, $15 a pack or 20 maybe. Yeah, I want to say it's almost 20. The Entei gets a 10. Heck yeah, let's go. My goal is to collect all 3 of the legendary beasts. So far I only have Entei, so gotta get the other 2, Raikou and Suicune. All right, there we go. There we go. We got another full art trainer card. And that gets another 10. Woohoo! Brian's on fire with these. This is the 4th one, right? Yeah, 4th one. 4 for 4. How many are of those in the set? Because you got to be close to completing it at this point. Ooh, here we go. Another cool promo. This is the Greninja from the Shroud of Fable collection. These artworks are based on real life artworks, so I don't remember the name of the artist. You guys would have to put that in the comments section. And that got a 9. No worries. I do own this card at a 10, so I am okay with this grade. Beautiful artwork. This Greninja looks way better than the Greninja from Twilight Masquerade. And I'm sure a lot of you can agree with me on that. Here we go. Altaria, this is pretty. Wow, look at that. Look at the rays from the sun. That is so pretty. Gosh, I love the blue on here too. And that gets a 10. Let's go. That's awesome, guys. This is one of my favorite cards. Ooh, love the shine on that. Here we go. Next up. Ooh, this is nice. Cynthia's Garchomp with the gold. Wow. This is gorgeous. The gold really matches her blonde hair in here. Very nice. And that gets a 10. Well done, Bri. Man, these full arts, I cannot say enough, but they grade very well. All right. Here we go. Ooh, speaking of trainers with their Pokemon, this one does not disappoint. You got Misty and Starmie laying by the pool. Shoot, I would love to join her. Maybe get some of this food right here as well. And that gets a 10. That is great to see. This card is huge right now. And it definitely has room to grow up because it's been stuck at 400 for a while. So I can see a bump in price here soon. You know, Astral Radiance is an older set from Sword and Shield. Here we go. And we got another full art, Regirock. Regirock. The whole Reggie line of Pokemon are hilarious when they talk. So if you ever watched the Lucario movie, you'll know what I'm talking about. All right, I got a 10. We're doing very well. A lot of 10s. This is what you want to see with grading. Oh, baby. I am in awe of this Squirtle. This is one of the best looking Squirtles to ever come out. Him in the kiddie pool with the Pidgeys around him, looking like on a balcony of a penthouse. Squirtle's balling. And Squirtle got a 10. Let's freaking go. Wow, that's pretty incredible. Because the right is looking thicker than the left, but I guess that meets the standard. Sweet. That's my first Squirtle. Let's go. Great artwork. Squirtle Squad. They need to do a Squirtle Squad alt art, all right? With all the Squirtles and their sunglasses. That would be baller. All right, here we go. We got a Team Up card, guys. Team Up. What is there more to say about Team Up than other than just going through the roof in price? A case just recently did 60,000. That is insane for a pretty modern set. I mean, it came out in 2019. So, and for good reason. You know, there are a lot of sweet looking cards, including this one. And that gets a 10. Nice. This was a sweet card I picked up from a show, and I got a great deal on it. So I just hit like 10x the value on this. Gosh, I love Pokemon. I'll always love it till the day I die. All right, here we go. Ooh, another trainer. We got Lillian or Clefairy. Speaking of Lillian or Clefairy, I'd recommend picking up the Journey Together version SIR. That card is just beautiful looking, and I can definitely see it hitting 1,000 here soon, which it's probably at like 750 and a 10 right now. So little tidbit. And that got a 10. Nice, Brian. You're on fire with these trainer cards. Well done, my friend. Here we go. Ooh, here we go. We got another card of Vinny's. Vinny sent about 4 Japanese, and I want to say they're all from Black Bolt or White Flare, the Japanese equivalent. And that got a 9. Wow, you definitely off-centered right to left. Just not common for Japanese cards, but nonetheless, Genesect, cool looking full art. I like Genesect. It's got a sweet looking gun in the back. All right, here we go. Next up, we got another Crown Zenith. We got the Hoopa counting his treasure, looking like Mr. Krabs in SpongeBob. And that got a 10. Oh man, Crown Zenith, you are awesome to me. And man, centering is, it's definitely off left to right. But I guess that it was okay enough to get the 10. Sweet. Cool Hoopa. All right. What do we have now? We got the Wobbuffet from the ETB. Yeah, you can tell all these grunts and Pokemon are up to no good. They're plotting against Ash and his crew. And that got a 9. Wobbuffet. Okay. All right, we're halfway there. Ooh, this is nice looking. Celebrations Mega Rayquaza. And this is a copy of Roaring Skies version of this card. So that card is really expensive. But if you want it, you can get this version of it for a fraction of the price. And that got a 10. Nice. I pulled this card too. And couldn't be more happy about the grade. All right. Here we go. Ooh, this is a sweet one. The illustration rare, Ethan's Typhlosion. Wow. I love Gen 2. And seeing Typhlosion get more love is awesome. They need to do more of Gen 2 starters. They rarely ever do them. And Gold and Silver was just the 25th anniversary of it, what, a couple days ago? So, shout out to Gold and Silver. And that got a 9. Shoot, nonetheless, still awesome. The colors and the Pokemon and trainer go hard in this. All right. Here we go. Ooh, this is a banger. Ethan's Ho-Oh. Wow. Man, they knocked it out of the park with this SAR. Holy cow. Man, this reminds me of the first episode where Ash looks up and he sees Ho, but we don't know it's a Ho because it's just a silhouette of it. And yeah, and that got a 9. Ah, darn, dang. Wonder why they got a 9. It is an off-center top to bottom. But sometimes they let that slide with my other cards. I guess it's really off. Okay. Still a cool card to own, Ryan. Nice pull, man. Love the look of that. I gotta get that one day. Ooh, here's the gold version of it with Ethan. Nice. This is how I like gold cards, like with still some color in it and it's not all gold. Although the gold from Crown Zenith and the latest set, Mega Evolution, those are nice too. Especially the Crown Zenith golds. And that got a 10. This must be 6 for 6 on the trainers. Amazing. Okay. Next up, we got Servine. Nice. This is the evolution of Snivy from Bike Bull again. Yeah. And that gets a 10. Nice. That's a cool looking card. I have yet to play black and white, so as soon as I'm done with playing them, I will. That is next on my list. Nice job, Vin. Next up, we got, Misty's Lapras. Another illustration rare from Destined Rival. Man, I can see why Destined Rivals is just doing so well with their booster boxes and packs, because there are so many cool looking arts in that set. And that got a 9. Still awesome. Misty just lounging with Lapras. Lapras is a big Pokemon. Explains why in the show they were using it to ride in the water. All right, we got 2 more in that second stack. Ooh, Charizard V-Star. Okay. Looks like a level X card the way he's popping out with his claw and head. And that got a 10. Nice. Crown Zenith, you are always so good to me. And I love ripping it too. Still have some boxes of it as well. Okay, we got a Team Rocket's Murkrow with, isn't that trainer's name Iriana? Yeah, that's cool. And that got a 9. Sweet looking card with the city lights in the back. Well done. Okay, last stack. Thanks again for everyone for watching. All right, we got another Celebrations card. This time the Blastoise. Bam, that got a 10. Hard to go wrong with another rendition of base set. Beautiful card. Hydro Pump. And what do we have now? We got the Meowth. This is a funny looking artwork. The Giovanni putting his hand on his cheek, as well as Meowth doing the same. And that got a 10. Nice, Bri. Well done, man. The new Meowth that is coming out in Phantasmal Flames is just beautiful. I'm excited for that set. That's coming out soon here. Here we go. Ooh, we got the Rosa from Cosmic Eclipse. Beautiful trainer card. This is nice. And that got a 9. I wonder if it's the top centering. It looks thinner than the bottom. Yeah. Because other than that, it looks really clean. I was hoping they let it slide on that. But not this time. It's okay. Still a very clean copy. Ooh, another sweet looking Destined rival is the Moltres. Wow, this card is sweet. Gosh, it captures Moltres so well. This flaming wings. Beautiful card. What the heck? A 7? Where did that happen? Or how did that happen? Oh, I see. The corners are rough. Yikes. And the edges. Okay. But enough to get a 7? I'd say maybe an 8. Yeah. At worst, an 8. What the heck? Okay. Tough one. Tough luck on that one, Brian. All right. Ooh, here's one I sent in. Gengar and Mimikyu. This is beautiful. Another team-up card. I had 2 team-up cards in here? Wow. That's baller status. A 6? What the heck? How did that happen? Usually when you get a 6, there's like a crease or something. I'd have to really examine this. I don't see anything on the front. Maybe on the back? Nothing. Well, that's strange. Bummer. Definitely thought this was a near mint card. At the very least, at 9. But I was way off, I guess. Okay. Well, keep that in the collection. Old. Ooh, the biggest one of the submission. The Chase from Destined Rivals. Let's go, Brian. Ooh, this card is sweet. Look how menacing Mewtwo looks in the back. And Giovanni's proud of his creation. Oh, an 8. What the heck? Where did we go wrong on this? Just like the Moltres, the corners are rough too. But not as bad. I couldn't even pull a 9, huh? Oh, well. Still a sweet card. Okay, that was fun. We still got a few more here to go to. All right. Hard to top those cards that we just seen. But we move, and we got a 10 again. Let's go. Just a basic full art of Charizard. Hard to go wrong with Charizard. Sweet looking card. I like the color in the background matching his wings. That's nice looking. All right. Moving on. Another trainer. Gosh, this is where the streak ends. It's all right. You did pretty well even without this one. 10ing. Nice. I wonder if you have the whole set. I gotta check and see how many are there. Great job, B-Bry. Ooh, Unagaba. My first Unagaba. And I want to collect all of them now because the artwork is just so unique. And that got a 10. Nice. All right. Cool. Yeah, I'm definitely going after this set now. I want to say there's all the EV evolutions plus Pikachu. So what is that? 9 or 10 cards? All right, one down. That many more to go. Cool. Next up. Another Destined rival. This time the Eradicate. Gosh, they look like New York rats with the size of them. Yeah, screw that. And that gets a 9. Eradicate Hyper Fang. That one's using Hyper Fang over there. And that one too. All right. 4 more to go. Ooh, here we go. Another Crown Zenith card, and this so happens to be the gold one. Now I have the Arceus and this one, but I still need the Giratina and the Palkia. And that gets a 10. All right. I'm halfway done with completing this set. So just need those other two. Beautiful card. Love those gold cards. I would love for that Pokemon to do some more of those. All right, here we go. We got an old maid Charmander. Yeah, this is a unique set. I think they were like playing cards or something. And that gets 10. Nice. Just a basic Charmander, but cool. Charmander, Char. And that was Vinny's 4th card in this final. All right, here we go. Brian's Ethan's Adventure. That got a 10. Nice. Ethan, knockoff Ash. I'm sure people like Ethan. And last but not least, we got the final promo. Just so happens to be the Kingdra version of it. And that got a 10. Let's go. What a great way to end this spectacular submission. Gosh, this is another sweet looking Kingdra with the waterfall and the moon. Man, Pokemon is on a tear lately, and I'm here for it. And that concludes it all, guys. Wow, that was awesome. Couldn't have been any happier with how results went. Thank you as always. And I have another submission coming in the future. Plus, I do plan on ripping some new products, so stay tuned for all those great videos coming up in the future. And take care. Peace.